You will be online. Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Muy buenas tardes. Estamos muy contentos aquí transmitiendo desde el corazón de la Ciudad de México en este martes 29 de noviembre del 2022. Esto es Dinámica Empresarial y me acompaña mi gran amigo Indra Catel. How are you, my friend?
Very good. Thank you for invitations.
Okay.
It's my pleasure.
Eso es un placer que estemos aquí juntos. Vamos a platicar acerca de negocios de la India, pero primero vamos a pedirle al productor. Tuvimos la gran oportunidad de abrir el Congreso Interamericano de Medicina para médicos generales y familiares en Guadalajara, Jalisco, este pasado 24, 25 y 26 de noviembre. Estuvimos con lo mejor de los médicos a nivel nacional, internacional, y bueno, estuvimos en algunas conferencias viendo todos los avances en materia de medicina, y bueno, pedimos al productor, tuvimos la oportunidad de entrevistar a la presidenta de este sistema de educación continua, a la doctora Hilda Eugenia Alcántara Valencia, quien nos dio una breve reseña de lo que aconteció en ese lugar. Es un éxito este Congreso Interamericano, el 27 Congreso Interamericano de Medicina y el 23 Congreso Nacional de Medicina Interna para médicos generales y familiares. Realmente fue una extraordinarias jornadas con médicos de diferentes países, pues que hablaron principalmente de los temas como la diabetes, como el problema del cáncer, como el problema de la obesidad, como el problema que hemos tenido en toda la humanidad acerca del COVID, los efectos, todas las consecuencias, y pues tuvimos ahí extraordinarios médicos, hicimos una dinámica muy interesante porque se habló sobre todo de la comunicación que tiene que haber entre el médico y el paciente. Identificar qué tipo de comunicación tenemos es muy importante porque en muchas ocasiones no nos podemos ver ni con la otra persona, pero identificando básicamente cuál es su pensamiento predominante, cómo es su personalidad, podemos establecer algunas técnicas para poder tener una mejor comunicación. Y pues bueno, realmente ha sido un congreso extraordinario. Tuve la oportunidad de inaugurarlo y clausurarlo a un lado de grandes personajes. Incluso tuvimos la oportunidad de estar ahí con nuestro gran amigo Humberto Cravioto. ¿Do you hear about it? Entonces, su hijo Fernando y Humberto dieron una cena extraordinaria, una participación musical, donde se resaltó la identidad del pueblo mexicano y sobre todo esta gran convivencia con los médicos del país, que definitivamente pues son los héroes de los últimos años, que arriesgaron su vida por salvar la de muchos médicos e incluso pues obviamente la de los pacientes, pero los médicos en primera línea, que fueron los que enfrentaron esta pandemia de la cual no se tenía mucho conocimiento. Entonces, un saludo al doctor honoris causa Jesús Alberto Rangel, que nos hizo el favor de invitarnos a participar en este sistema de educación continua para los médicos. Entonces, pues en mayo estaremos ayudándole ahí a la doctora Hilda Eugenia Alcántara Valencia, con pues la presencia también de embajadores y de gente, ministros de salud, que pues permanentemente están haciendo esta labor de retroalimentación, de actualización continua y de ver sobre todo que se aplique un lenguaje común, cotidiano, homogéneo entre los médicos para que podamos realmente palpar estos avances. Ahí estamos en la mesa del presidium con la presidenta y con médicos destacados a nivel nacional. Participó la Asociación Nacional de Médicos y bueno, vamos para adelante con las actividades. Muchísimas gracias a Guadalajara y a la gente linda de Guadalajara, Jalisco. Muy bien, pues vamos a iniciar nuestra entrevista con nuestro gran amigo Indra Catel. Indra, tell us about how long time you stay here in Mexico.
Okay, let me introduce myself.
Okay.
I'm Indra Patel. My nationality, I born in Nepal, but I travel around the world. So from 1988, I work in tourism. And my core business is travel tourism, that based in Nepal. Then I travel to India. Then I came Mexico 2010.
2010. Well, it's a long time. Recently, we had a good event in the embassy with Pankaj Sharma, the ambassador, and was a good interchange, a cultural interchange between the different cultures. But the most important is that's the friendly we have. Tell us about this work from your expertise, from the know that different cultures in Nepal. You travel around the world, but in what can we to find in Nepal?
Okay, let me talk. I represented not only in Nepal. So 2010, I came to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
As I work in tourism, I saw the many possibility to explore tourism between Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I market a lot of tourists from India.
Mm-hmm.
So Indians, like South Asians, a different part.
Mm-hmm.
So we have big market in terms of tourism, in terms of consumer market.
Mm-hmm.
And we have, with the, I'm talking about Mexico with the cultural relations, with the similarity with the South Asian, we, with the countrywide, we are Nepalese Indians, but we are cultures, we are very similar.
Very similar.
Very
Yeah.
similar. So even Mexico and India, Nepal, I found so many similarity of the culture.
Okay.
We have similar face of the people.
The respect for of nature and the spirituality.
We respect for nature, spirituality. I want to tell you some very experience. I think 8 years before, I went to Cancun.
Mm-hmm.
I invited one of my friend, Maestro Yoga,
Mm-hmm.
teacher of yoga, for to give some speech in Senate.
Yeah.
And then we went to the Cancun.
Mm-hmm.
some of our friends they took us to one cenotes where we find some very extraordinary things. We have a Hindu culture we call Shivalinga, and in cenote we find something similarity. So then I
Wow.
did the research. Along the research, I found we have a lot of similarity of the even the religions with the Mayan religions and
Mhm.
our religions. There are many similarity. Like for example, you pray sun, we
Mhm.
pray sun.
Mhm.
You pray snakes, we pray snakes.
Mhm.
So okay, so we have
We
a
to
lot of
hide the
similarity.
consciousness.
Yes, conscious. Probably long time back there were so many similarity.
Yes, I was in the Yucatan
Yeah.
the last May, the back to from Spain,
Mm.
and I was in the near the cenotes,
Yeah.
and they tell us about this meteor
Yeah.
impact the earth, and then the very changes in our planet. But I worked in the 18th in the museums of the cultures,
Mhm.
and I was a friend from the director and talks about the premisia from the uh, expositions
Mhm.
of, and I saw that spectacular similarities from the cultures. The, uh,
Definitely, we saw the very similar cultures. Even the people, the face we call Karana,
yeah,
very
yeah,
similar. India, South Asia, kind of one continent. We have a different variety, colors.
colors of
Probably we have a
the
different language because India and our South Asia, we subcontinent, we have a different language. But you speak one Spanish here, but in our place we have a different dialogues.
okay dialogues. How many these types or kinds of the cultures in India intro?
Okay, in India
Yeah,
we have we call thousand of cultures. Okay, among thousand
thousand.
we have 40 national language.
Mm-hmm.
40 national language. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
40.
you go India. India is very big.
Yeah,
India is
yeah,
very big
yeah.
like continent.
It's the seventh part of the
Yes,
humanity.
yes, yeah. If you go from north to south,
Yeah.
people they don't understand same language.
Oh,
How they communicate in English,
in English.
but they have their own proper language. Like each state province they have
Yeah,
their
yeah.
own language for judiciary, for education system, for public administration. They use their own language. For communicate to federal, they speak. They are using English.
Yeah, I was the World Knowledge Summit in India in the July, the end of July, and they told me uh, that they need more uh, new education systems. Tell us about how is
Okay.
the general education with that people.
Okay. In India, for example, talk about they are brilliant in the mathematics. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and geographic,
Yeah.
and we have ancient study system, the Sanskrit. They are
Mm-hmm.
brilliant with the culture and humanities. But
Mm-hmm.
what India need today, they need a skill development.
Mm-hmm.
They need to prepare the people to go to workforce. Okay,
Yeah.
for that, Mexico has a U,
Mm-hmm.
especially organizations. We
Yeah.
have a lot of programs in that. Probably we can have some collaborations to develop, to inter-exchange between that country and with your organization.
There are the best programmers in India, no?
Yes, we have
From
like mathematics, IT professionals, geographies, and doctors and
doctors.
accountants are
Yeah, yeah,
super in the world.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Very, very fast
yes,
in the mind.
yes,
Tell us about the how did you consider the health in India and
okay.
the main
I
cities?
tell you, the India, the healthcare system is perfect good. We have one of the best doctors. India is number one producer of the vaccines.
Mm-hmm.
Vaccines in terms of pharma, medical.
Yeah, yeah,
But people we have different mentality and cultures.
yeah.
Okay,
From the
urban city, because if you talk about the remote area, people are still considered as healthy,
mm-hmm,
but they need more educated.
mm-hmm.
And the city people are more educated, they care about more health, but they are more modernizations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so but we still need more educating awareness for health systems.
Yeah. How about the clean energies?
India is a progressive country now. They have been signed agreement with a different form of United Nations,
Mm-hmm.
and they are committed with that nation. So now we have a solar energy, they are establishing the wind energy, and we have a lot of hydropowers. But the India is huge country, so they had a lot of they require a lot of energy. They are using coal and diesel for producing energy. But same time, India is converting to the clean energy,
Yeah,
emerging.
I had a study from the best economies in the world using the interchange to commercial oil and, and derivatives of the petroleum.
India has a big business, the petroleum.
Uh-huh.
India has the biggest refinery in the world.
Uh-huh.
India buy the crude oil from different price, refine and sell to other country. Okay,
Yeah.
and that is a core business of some of the industrialists in India.
Yeah. Tell us about the how is aerospace industry now?
So in India, aerospace industry is growing. Now they
Mm-hmm.
call India have one institute, government institute of air institute that's called ISRO.
Mm-hmm.
I think they are doing excellent job.
Mm-hmm.
They're very advanced and they are launching different launcher and satellite to the space, and it's a merging income. India today is one of the progressive emerging in aerospace industry.
Okay, they wants to conquist also the Mars.
Yes, we have a project. India have a project. ISRO has a project to complete the Mars.
Okay, we will have to collaborate with India.
Mm.
Tell us about the how do you so do you see the this evolution of technology?
India is a country of technology. Okay,
Yeah.
and you have brilliant scientists. You have brilliant people who work for the IT professionals,
Mm-hmm.
and they are very dedicated to work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can see today where the Indian are dominated in almost all major big company, big tech company, the big posts are holding Indians. So
Mm-hmm.
it's emerging. So with the collaboration with India,
Mm-hmm.
we can do a lot of things for to change the humanity.
Yeah, with the how the government of from India resolved that the food problem.
Okay, India is the second largest populated country,
Yeah.
and India is a main heart of the food processing.
Mm-hmm.
You know why British went, the colonial rush, when the British went, is for food.
British. Yeah.
India
Yeah.
has a, because it's in, India locations, South
Mm-hmm.
Asia locations, situated just after the Himalayas.
Mm-hmm.
We have a two-part oceans.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
have deserts, we have mountain, we have
A
rivers.
bigger resources
Big
of
sources of the food.
yeah.
So regarding in terms of administration today, Indian government has a biggest food security problem, program in the world. So they are excellent in food security. There is I can say India doesn't have right now hunger that much in problem.
Yeah.
We have food, but what we need, India need more advanced food processing. Like you, Mexico, you are doing excellent. You're making food process. You have a lot of items. So India probably need collaboration with you to introduction the technology to develop this program.
Yeah, when I knew you, I remember that we talk about the this technology for implant in Mexico and to do a big towns of rice.
Yes. That was my, I saw Mexico. You import 60% of the rice from their country, and
Yeah.
you have a very beautiful land. When I was traveling to Tabasco,
Uh
I
huh.
see a lot of land with waste waters. Very good, and this land is fertile and good land for the planting rice.
Yeah.
Like India produce rice. One of the best basmati rice produced in India and Pakistan this belt,
In
which is
Pakistan.
dominated the world. So why not you guys also learn from us and to do something to plant the rice? If we
Yeah.
need something, we have a very technical people, knowledgeable people. We can assist and we can bring that this technology here.
Yeah. We will do something. Tell us about the how do you resolve in the security problems in the towns.
Okay, in terms of town security, we talk about India. You know, each town they have administrations, they have a local police, they have local authority, and the people are very aware. And the people are more kind. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we don't have that much say, internal violence and problem because more the civil society are
Mm-hmm.
very aware
This is the
about
culture of peace.
peace.
Okay.
Okay, with that reasons, Indian cities are many people say more violence, not violence, more calm. Probably too much people to crowd, but security wise, India is perfect good. I can
Okay.
feel very safe to travel in India.
Tell us about your visual, the historical, this kind of piece of culture with Mahatma Gandhi. Tell us,
Okay, you see, India is a country of Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is father of nation.
Father of
You
Nation.
know, 75 years before India was colonized with the British.
Mm-hmm.
When India need to get independence, libertad, Gandhi come and India became liberated, big country became independent without violence. So
Mm-hmm.
it means you can take your things, you can discuss without violence. So this is a country of peace.
Mm-hmm.
And same time, I want to mention India, where the Gautam Buddha,
Mm-hmm.
Buddha was enlightened. So
Mm-hmm.
Buddha means peace.
Mm-hmm.
Buddha also get the message to be peace. With the peace, non-violence, you can resolve the problem. So we are humans. We can discuss. You and me. We can discuss the issues and we can settle down. We don't need to fight. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the great message today in the world. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the Gandhi, philosophy in non-violence. You can take your words. You are humans. You have your rights to raise your voice, but without violence,
Mm-hmm.
with a negotiation. That's what the Gandhism
What do
philosophy.
you think about this moment of the humanity when the Ukraine and Russia fight?
You see, with a fight, maybe you win something, but eventually you need to have dialogues. You need to have a no, 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 you need to sit at table. You need to negotiate.
Yeah.
So
You.
violence, maybe give you more power. You destroy, you distract. Now with the Ukraine, Russia, and Ukraine war,
Mm-hmm.
not only they are affected, all the world been affected.
Mm-hmm.
So war is not solution of peace to bring
Yeah.
your problem. Peace is dialogue and peace is solution.
Yeah. Do you think that maybe it's for one of reactive economic reactivations? This
Yes.
this war.
No, this war is a kind of economic activation. They want to get more power. They want to.
Power.
No, that's worldly, but it's not solutions.
Yeah, proud. Uh, tell us about. Many people talks about the Ganges River. Uh, how do you control the pollution or contaminations
Okay,
in the water?
Ganga River is holy. In your
Mm-hmm.
language, you go sagrada.
Sagrada, sí, sí,
Because
sí.
India is populated of Hindu religions, and it
Religions.
flows from the mountain, the Himalayas,
Mm-hmm.
and come down and always travel to all northern mid part of India and goes to the west part of the sea.
Mm-hmm.
That's called Ganga. And India is holy cultures.
Mm-hmm.
So people have a temple, each area, our religions, Hindu religion, when we die, we cremate body in the
Yeah, yeah,
fire
yeah.
and we
This.
throw in rivers to
Yeah.
river Tar, no? To get
Yeah, yeah. The
yeah,
transcendent,
relations, okay?
transcendent.
So,
Uh-huh.
but with this current government, when they come in the power, they have big scheme in the world,
Mm-hmm.
clean Ganga, Namame Ganga. So span of 7 and 8 years, today Ganga is totally getting clean. In
Okay.
northern part, you come to see like Haridwar and Rishikesh come down, Ganga getting clean. But when you come more down, where more cities, we cities are polluted, with industrialization, but the government is controlling.
It's
Now
control.
is Ganga getting clean, but
Mm-hmm.
it's big project. It takes time, but it's gonna be a clean.
Okay, and you do some um, these rivers for to produce the energy for
Yes, yes.
hydroelectric.
Hydro. We most of rivers which is flow from mountains.
Yeah,
They have a hydro dam and hydro powers, and you use hydro dam, hydro power, and we use for even irrigation systems.
and you use the atomic energy, you know.
Yes, India use atomic energy for energy supply and hydropower
Mm-hmm.
and clean energy like solar and wind now, and even the cold energy, the burning coal also.
Okay, tell us about that's the big expansion from movies. from India.
Okay.
Now it's the new Hollywood.
Look, India culture, very big cultures. Arts are very accepted, like Bollywood they call. You have a Hollywood here. In India, biggest cinema is
Biggest
Bollywood. We have very good
Bollywood.
writers, very big banners, movies, very popular. But same time, not only Bollywood is popular. India has a different region and languages. If you go to South India, you have a Tamil film industry. You go to Andhra, you have a Malayalam film industry, a Telugu film industry. So you have Indian film industry are huge. Not Bollywood is Mumbai,
Yeah,
but
it's in Mumbai.
Indian film industry is very big in the world today. Well respected,
More,
well
more,
into.
more high the conscience
High content,
about
high
the
content,
humanity, the
culture,
content.
humanity. Yes.
Yeah, tell us about from Nepal. How is the interaction with India? All I remember that movie with Brad Pitt.
Okay. Let's take you.
70
Let's
years.
explain you. Let's
Okay.
explain you about Nepal, my country where I born.
Yeah.
It's my motherland.
Okay.
Small country. We are habitant about 30 million populations.
How many?
30 millions.
30 millions. 30 millions.
30
Okay.
millions
Okay.
populations.
Okay.
And we have a territory. Northern part is all Himalayas. Peaks like Mount Everest or Annapurna,
A big tourism, no?
Big,
Every year, no?
and this is the Himalayas. Then we have a flat, mountain regions. Then we have a little bit, planos, no?
Yeah,
Plain.
yeah, the
But
llanura,
whatever,
llanuras.
we have a biggest water resource source after Brazil. Almost Himalayas
Mhm.
get melted, we get the waters. But this all the water goes after Nepal goes to India.
Mhm.
About you asked me about relation between Nepal and India.
Mhm.
We have almost our relations with India because our three border frontera, no?
Sí, 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 sí.
India, east, south, and west. So we
Okay.
share a long border with India, and northern part we share the border with Tibet, China.
Mhm.
But that is quite difficult to cross us. So we have most of our cultural, economical, family relations with India, and we have very good relations with India.
Yeah, with the increase the more uh, spiritual culture.
Yes, we are spiritually cultured, very peaceful, calm, and
Your
people are
family is in Nepal.
Nepal.
Okay.
My family is in Nepal.
Did you bring the family to Mexico?
My wife and my son they came.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
but they want to live in Nepal. Our country is beautiful too. We have nice nature, good people. Okay.
Okay, and you tell us about your service and your business in Dubai, Abu Dhabi.
Okay. Look, I've been traveling to marketing tourism,
Mhm.
and before 2 years before, I've been working with some international organizations.
Mhm.
So during working with I've been witness experience to travel different countries of the world, and finally I retired my organization from Mexico.
Mhm.
So I decided Mexico. I saw the many opportunity with the Mexico, very similarity with our culture, country. And right now I am doing business development between Mexico, Latin America, and South Asia. My core business is tourism.
Mhm.
So I want to explore tourists from Latin America, South America, Latino
Mhm.
to South
People
Asia.
de
Latino people
gente
like
de Latinoamérica,
Mexican,
ajá.
a Mexican or
Guatemala.
Cuba, to take them to India, South Asia,
Mhm.
and we have for connectivity we have an office in Dubai.
Okay.
So that develop connectivity. So now
We can
for
do business in
business
Asia.
Asia through that office, and right now we have one very beautiful project that's called gastronomy.
Sí, le vamos a pedir a nuestro productor que por favor nos pase las imágenes de este brochure de este festival gastronómico que está teniendo a través de Indra en la India para ayudar a los productores mexicanos a exportar sus productos, y lo cual pues es una gran oportunidad para nuestra gente de que se den a conocer estos productos. Ya hablamos de la similitud entre las culturas, que es finalmente una cultura de paz, con un sistema multicultural de diferentes religiones, y que a final del día terminan todos compaginando una única cultura de paz en donde los problemas de seguridad pues están reducidos precisamente por esta forma de educación que tienen. También nos habló acerca de cómo el gobierno tiene controlado la limpieza de los ríos, porque cuando una persona muere, evidentemente hay esta despedida en el río Ganges de las personas que mueren, y que, bueno, de alguna u otra manera se han implementado las medidas de sanidad para que la gente no se enferme o se contamine. También, pues, si está por ahí el productor José Antonio, que nos pasara este brochure de este archivo que le hemos dado para que nos presente cuándo será este festival gastronómico. Es en January and February.
We have to start from January, mid-January, in the mid-February, 1 month, and we are selected 4 cities in India.
What cities?
New Delhi,
Mumbai,
the Bollywood, or you talk about cinema, and we are doing the Bangalore, the city of information technology, and we are doing Ahmedabad, city of business.
Pues la ciudad de los negocios, muy bien.
And our idea we already have contracted 2 chefs from Puebla. They have their own product also. It's called Gurmina. Mexican very popular food dishes is mole.
Sí, que están llevando el mole a la India, sí.
And I like the mole, and the Indians, they like the taste, I'm sure.
Okay.
For Omar, I want to explain you, India and Mexico, your mole you make from chili, right?
Yeah.
So Mexico,
different kinds of chili.
Red chili. India export the chili to Mexico. You know what is the amount yearly per annum? More than $70 million chili.
Wow.
Export to Mexico from India. Okay.
Sí.
So that convert to the mole. And now we want to take all the Mexican, the gastronomy.
Sí.
And what we want to invite all the Mexican producers to come to join with us, and we will take you to India. And our idea with the chef, they can cook your product and demonstrate to the people, and they can taste the people how is the flavor. So we want to invite all the people to participate with us. We take Mexico to India 1 month, and we go to B2B, direct B2C to the market.
Muy bien, pues está haciendo una invitación general a la gente que produce diferentes tipos de platillo que pueden definitivamente colocarse una vez tal vez preparados o con algún sistema de vacío para tener este intercambio en los sabores. Esta muestra gastronómica está auspiciada también por la Secretaría de Relaciones Exteriores, todo con una seguridad diplomática para que durante estos 4 días se pueda experimentar este intercambio de festival gastronómico y que pueda haber mayor conectividad en cuanto a la producción de productos mexicanos. Nos estaba hablando del mole, de los diferentes tipos de chile, y que hay un importante flujo de importación y exportación de chiles y que hace que esto sea pues, realmente extraordinario. Ahí estamos viendo la experiencia de la misión comercial, sí, para la India, que estará en estas ciudades: Nueva Delhi, Bombay, Bali, Bangalore y Ahmedabad. Sí, misión comercial a la India, dice experiencia para la alta gastronomía. Realmente, si le seguimos pasando ahí, pues tenemos esta apertura y agradecemos nuevamente a nuestro productor Jorge Tinajero, que nos ha permitido tener esta oportunidad de presentar a nuestro amigo Indra Catel para que se haga esta invitación y pues personas que puedan tener estos productos. Sabemos que en la India, we know in the India, de la carne es sagrada. No cows.
No cows. No cow meat.
Cow meat.
We have cows. No cow meat.
No
cow meat. Vaca para
para
leche.
la leche solamente,
Yeah.
and sus derivados, ¿no?
Yes.
De quesos o
Yeah, all welcome.
yeah.
Milk products, welcome. All
Okay.
dairy product, welcome. Only the carne, the vaca is not allowed
You
to
you
be eaten.
you didn't to eat any kind of
Carne,
meat?
yes, we eat. In Hindu, we don't have problem. Only the meat of cow, we don't have
Okay,
problem.
okay.
But
Do
we eat
you
meat of pork, we eat meat of chicken. Yeah,
seafood?
shift, no problem.
No
Even
problem.
chicken, cabrito,
Cabrito.
yes.
Perfecto.
So
Only no
only cow
cows.
in
Okay.
Hindu religions. We are
Okay.
Hindu, and cows is prohibited to kill in India. To
Okay.
kill or sell cow meat in India. The
Ya.
rest of the meat is available. You can sell as per the law. No
Ok,
problem. You can
no,
eat.
pues tenemos que ser muy respetuosos de la tradición y de la cultura de la India, donde las vacas son sagradas y en donde pueden probar todo tipo de alimento, como los cabritos o las gallinas o todo eso, incluso la comida del mar. Y pues ha sido una extraordinaria entrevista con nuestro amigo Indra y pues, ¿qué más me puede interesar? Toda esta parte que estuvimos incluso conviviendo con el personal de la Embajada de la India en cuanto a la cultura de las bellas artes, de fine art, the painting and the sculpture and the Taj Mahal, the
Seven wonder of the world.
one,
Is one of the most visited the place.
what's represent for
Ah,
all kind of cultures in India,
okay. India is
confluid,
India is multicultural.
yeah.
We have our cultures from ancient,
Mm-hmm.
and we have culture of Mughal era. India was
Mhm,
before
mhm.
colonized. It was a Mughal,
Mhm.
ruled by the Muslim. It was ruled by the Emperor Ashok, Buddhist religions, and we have India was a different state have in a small kings, no?
Yeah.
The Raja Rajauta they call.
Sí, sí, sí,
So
sí.
you have many cultures. You have a different fine culture, fine arts. You when you visit India, you visit like one continent or more than continents.
More than one
One
continent.
continent.
Yeah.
So you have different food. You go, for example, one state to other state. People speak different language. They're different, looks different, eat different. So
Yeah,
for you,
what,
you
what,
want to
what,
visit
what is mine? The
Turbante.
turbante.
Okay, they are from the northwest of India. They
Mhm.
call Punjabi.
Mhm.
Okay, they are very spiritual, religious people.
Mhm.
Okay, and their body are very strong. Okay,
Mhm.
they are called Punjabi. Okay, they have a Sikh. The religion
Yeah,
of them
yeah.
is called Sikh.
Sick.
Sikh
Okay.
religions. So similar, you go to more west, they have Kashmiri people. You come to Haryana, the similar integrated people, but strong. They don't have turbante like this, but they have something to cover head. Then you come to Delhi, you have Bhojpuri,
They don't cut the hair.
Punjabi no,
Punjabi no.
Punjabi no, the Sikh no.
Okay. What kind of polygamia or something like that?
No, you have a polygamy, your
Mhm.
family, you have this also available in the indigenous society, indigenous society. So far east, or you go to mid part of the India, you can find these kind of cultures. India
Mhm.
is a country of indigenous.
Indigenous,
Okay,
yeah.
like you have
The
indigenous
original peoples.
origin people from real India.
Real India. Okay. Tell us more about how is the rivers of migrations of
Migration,
people
migration, no?
migrations. Yeah,
Migration,
I'm sorry.
okay. Migrations of the peoples in India is common.
Mm-hmm.
When the India was a migrated country, originated India was from Hindu.
Mm-hmm.
Then it migrated the people from the Mughal, from west.
Mm-hmm.
Like Afghanistan, Turkestan. They migrated to
Mm-hmm.
India. Then Muslim liberator Muslim was spread, and
Mm-hmm.
they ruled India. Then after British came, British was colonized until 1947. They
Mm-hmm.
migrated, and after division of 1947, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh,
Mm-hmm.
then it's all migrations. India is a country of migrations. Okay, people
Migrations.
migrate from the urban, from the remote area to city, from one state to other state. India is a country like this. Whole is a big continent.
Big continent. Pues muy bien, pues estamos hablando realmente de que prácticamente es todo un continente o más que un continente, este gran país, y con el cual estaremos estableciendo estas relaciones comerciales, estaremos hablando y haciendo una inducción de las certificaciones europeas que promueve la Cumbre Mundial del Conocimiento a través de nuestro gran amigo Antonio Jiménez Rodríguez de Salamanca, España, y donde podremos de alguna u otra manera interactuar con algunas organizaciones de la Cámara Comercial de Dubái, en donde también confluyen estas capacitaciones de alta calidad para mejorar las condiciones de empleo, tanto en la India como en Bangladesh, como en los demás países. Tell us about the Mahatma Gandhi organization.
Okay. We have, I'm associated with the Gandhi Mandela Foundations, that is the best main headquarters in New Delhi, to promote Gandhi and National Mandela's philosophy. That philosophy is to do any act with non-violence.
Not violence.
Okay,
yeah.
Yes, human society, today's modern human society, we can have our voice, our interests, our things, but we want to have you have a different faith, you have different ideas, but
Yeah.
We have to discuss
With
with the
every
limit,
time with the respect.
respect, and we can dialogues, we can fix it, okay, but without violence. Okay, that is a philosophy that we want to promote, and these two great leaders in the world, most in humans, they are the very idol for us, and they give us this, we can success anything without violence.
Sin violencia podemos conseguir el éxito, y pues estoy muy contento realmente de esta gran entrevista que tenemos aquí con nuestro amigo Indra Catel, porque esto realmente refleja esta proyección de la nueva voz de la humanidad en todos los rincones de la tierra. Agradezco, I appreciate your visit to our channel TV show, Expresión Total. We can to do, yo quiero, I want to invite you frequently with this space.
It's my pleasure to have you here. Okay, I thank you very much. Okay?
Tomorrow
And
we stay here.
With my friend, I will bring my very energetic partner and friend,
Yeah.
Mr. Gino Demeni will come, and tomorrow you watch more and he talk more about your language. Okay, I'm very sorry. So I
that's okay. That's okay.
Okay, perdóname.
No, pues muy bien, lo haces muy bien, Indra, realmente una gran calidad humana. Vamos a estar haciendo estas visitas a la India y sobre todo resaltar esta parte de la no violencia, del diálogo, de la concordia, para establecer un nuevo camino hacia el éxito, y reconozco la gran diversidad del pueblo de la India y el gran éxito que están teniendo, pues con toda esta evolución educativa, esta nueva redirección educativa que tienen con los grandes programadores, con los grandes matemáticos, con los grandes contables, con los grandes científicos, y pues no existe un límite. El límite está en nuestra mente, y volaremos hacia la libertad junto con la India. Muchísimas gracias. Nos vemos la próxima emisión. El día de mañana estaremos con nuestro amigo Gino, transmitiendo desde Expresión Total. Recuerde, México, potencia mundial.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste.